Hey everyone, it's Carrie. We're at HomeSense. This location is in Southlake, Texas. We are going to go in and see what's new. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, everyone. I'm happy you're all here. This is the last of our series of our Texas travels into the stores in Texas to see what they had. That bar cart, we've seen that at a whole bunch of stores right now. $700 if you need a train bar cart. It's pretty fun. Lot of hosting items over here, entertaining. That's very fancy. These are really pretty also. That little bit of gold on there, that's beautiful. $7. How is everyone's weekend? I know it's Sunday, it's late in the day. I apologize getting these videos out. I have been battling some migraines. That's no fun, right? We've got lighting. They always have a beautiful lighting selection at this store. This is the store that I lived by in Texas and used to go to all the time. This is a battery operated lamp. I love that. It's $50. They have it in both black and that gold at most of the stores. Pretty cream base. I love the floral. $50 for that one. That is a Morris & Co. lamp. And if you don't know what HomeSense is, it is owned by the same company that owns Home Goods. So you're going to see a lot of the same items in both stores. Some pretty wood bases on these lamps. $70 for this one. There is still a little bit of holiday left in the stores. This is $90. That's a good kind of big size lamp there. I like the wood detail on the bottom. And here is the black version of that battery operated light. We just saw the gold one a minute ago. There is a lamp over and around here that has my interest. I'll show you the base on that one here before we go up. This one right here. So it has this kind of like deeper gold in between. Can you see the ridges on there? It's very, I love that, kind of industrial looking. I don't know if the camera picks that up that well. It almost looked like, you know how gears go into each other? It kind of had that look to it. We have seen this one at both Home Goods and HomeSense. $50 for this one. That tall black lamp right there, I think I've talked about this one here before. This is $60. This is a really good, if you shop at Restoration Hardware or would love to, this is a more budget-friendly option. It's a good knockoff of the lamps that they sell over there. Let's see, we are always on the hunt for new lamps that we've not seen before. Very pretty. Y'all hear my birds outside the window? It's nice enough to have the windows open here in Florida right now. $60. We've had some good rainstorms coming through. That might be what is contributing to my knockdown headache today. I think those are new. I don't think I've seen those before. Those are really pretty, very big in size. I also like these too. It's a good kind of like teal blue. Let's see, way up top. You see how high everything goes up there? So there's a lot of lamps up there that we can't quite see that well. We've got some fun modern floor lamps over there. I love that one with it. Looks like it has little bubbles in it. This one is $130. I love that very blingy look. All right, new lamp. I love this one. How fun is that green? Also, this one, that glass, let me back up. There we go. Those are beautiful. I love these. Those were $80. You all are going to love all of these greens are making me think of. So tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to put up the Model Home Monday video. It's a Highland home and it's green inside. There's so much green. $50 for that one. It is one of the Texas houses that we looked at. So I'm going to put that video up tomorrow. I'm going to let it stand alone on itself because it pushes 20 minutes on the video. Got some fun floral base on this one. I don't know if that teal shade, let me know your thoughts on that. I feel like that might need a deeper green. I'm just trying to see, looking at that, where I was not seeing a lot of that teal in that base. This is fun, very modern. More florals over here. Ooh, I love this one here with the roses. That is really pretty. There's a little crystal peacock over there too, right to this, right here. Can you see how it has the little bits of blue on the feathers? That's super pretty. I love that. I love that detail. Picks it up really well with the shade. I'm going to spin back around to get some, hopefully, ooh, I think we've seen this one before, but not with that lampshade on it. Got some Christmas decor in here. So HomeSense is a little bit, I've said this, so they've got a lot more area rugs, they've got more lighting, they've got more furniture, and they're a little bit less on the home decor, whereas Home Goods makes up for all of that on the home decor side. I like this little bit of ice on these berries here. I love the simplicity of that green wreath right there and the candle, just nice and basic evergreen. There's one of these little cuties again. Goodness, she's pretty. I love the series of dolls. They've had them out for the Halloween. They've had them out for, I think I saw some Thanksgiving ones, those little stuffed plushies right there. They're super pretty. Lots of reindeers and trees. This one's pretty with this little acrylic base. This one is $10. My son, my youngest son, he's moving to Salt Lake City, and he FaceTimed me yesterday as he was walking through one of the Home Goods in Salt Lake City. If any of you on here are watching from Salt Lake City, I'm jealous. The store was beautiful. I'm trying to talk him into, I'm like, please get me some video. He's coming to visit here soon. So I'm like, I can show you how. And he's like, I don't know, Mom. I love this arrangement. I love that pop-up. My husband's helping me out here. That lime green against that red, I think that is absolutely gorgeous. That is $60 for that arrangement. But the store was so well organized. It reminded me of the stores in Texas, like just super well organized. Lots of space inside the stores, much bigger footprint. And I think that's honestly the biggest part, is that the stores in Texas, like this one, they just have more square footage to spread out in, where our stores here in Orlando, I'm noticing a little bit tighter. So things just feel a little more kind of crunched. And I think it's a little more complicated for the managers and the employees to, make it look like this, where everything's kind of spread out. I love these little dancing Santas here. Don't they look so happy? I appreciate that there's one in glasses. Oh, they're doing little hearts. Oh, $20 for those. These cuties back here, they're dancing, and then he's got some milk and cookies. Oh my goodness. I love that he's got the right amount of whipped cream on top of that hot chocolate too, I say. These are from Sweden, just very simple little decor here. I think that's beautiful. That reminds me, we need to get back to IKEA. Take a look at what is over there. Was that Sweden or was that Norway? Now I'm starting to question which flag that was. If I said the wrong one, I apologize. We're going to blame it on the headache today. $25. Love this acrylic deer. It's a very pretty snowflake. It looks like that kind of perfect snowy, icy. It looks cold. I love that. It's a very fancy reindeer. She's got a nice necklace on. These little houses do light up. And I thought this pack of ornaments was super pretty. This pink, this light gray, and that white in there. Really pretty. These are the Becky Owens. So those are flocked. I like those also. I don't know how to, I think that's pronounced Vitbis. These are Poland, made in Poland, and I think their ornaments, those are on par for me with the Christopher Radko's in terms of just the overall beauty and the aesthetic of what I like in ornaments. 24 karat gold ornaments. I don't think I've seen these before. These are handcrafted in Egypt. $10 for that one. There's some pretty selections in there. I love these. They're a little bit heavyweight, but they're a good kind of Mercury looking ornament. I really like that brand. Some really good Mercury and gold ones in here. I love these. These are flocked. Beautiful. Those are also the Becky Owen ones, just a different color and style. So does everyone, are your decorations done? Let me know in the comments. These I think are super fun. You know what they kind of remind me of? $15. Do you all remember a couple years ago when the crafting, you would buy the clear ornaments and then you would buy the paints to pour inside and roll it around? That's what that reminded me of. Love these. They look like milk glass. Hobnail, I love those. Good blingy ones. These blue ones down here, beautiful with the gold. $10 for this one. So these are fun. They even come with little recipes. So what a cool little gift. You can screenshot those recipes there if you need to. They come in that fun little box that just slammed closed on me. My husband's helping me out here. But that's really cute. I like that. They've got a lot of chairs at this location. We're going to kind of browse around and see what's new, maybe which ones we've not seen before. Some good leathers over here. Let's see. How much is this one? $600. That one says it is genuine leather. This one also says that it is genuine leather, and that one felt pretty nice. Not that I know everything about leather, but that one's on sale too. Let's see, can we all read this one? $550. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of like a baseball glove, like that color leather. Nice little basic black chairs over here. That one with the natural wood arms, $400. The wood on the arms, I don't know why this bothers me on this chair. It looks unfinished. $500, almost like someone just forgot to put that last coating of glaze on it. I don't know. The arms didn't look the same as the back. I think that's what I was trying to get at. The arms just looked unfinished. This chair, $250. I love that we've got two different fabrics on here. We've got that leather type on the front, this pattern on the back. That is a really fun chair. These are cool. $250. That's actually a pretty good sized chair. I think the camera makes that look a little bit smaller than it is, but cute accent chair. Lots and lots of recliners. Let's see, this one, $300. That's a pretty good deal. It's a pretty good discount on that one. Then just from wayfinding, you'll see there's some florals on the back wall. Along there are all those smaller tables and ottomans that I normally show you all. Lighting, area rugs. They always have a really good selection of pennants and chandeliers. I have seen these chairs at a few of the stores. They are comfortable. The material feels really nice on those. Those are $500. It's a Barcalounger brand. So they rock, swivel, rock, swivel, recline. Sorry, on those. My husband sat down and tried it out. He said that was a pretty good chair. So these swivel. I love this kind of blue. You'll see a little bit of blue in that fabric, a little bit of charcoal, kind of that gray. It's pretty. They had a bunch of these. They're very comfortable. They are on sale, $250. I instantly thought of these for like a nursery, for those long nights. Got to sit up holding the little one. Rock, swivel, gives you all the options there. But that was what I thought of. I thought those would be amazing in a nursery. One of my grands, he has, as we call it, superpowers. He has greater needs than most. And so we had to have rocking and recliners and all the kind of sitting up and team effort to be able to help him sleep comfortably. So I have a very big appreciation for rockers, recliners, and swivels. Give me all the options. Love that one here. This one has a really cool top on it. This one is $80. I love that kind of that modern, that black and white of that. That's what draws me to that. $100 for this one. Pretty mint. It's a nice little mint green. This one, I love the little butterflies on the front. The one in the back has bows. That is $130. Love that detail. It's $80. We've got a marble top and the birds on the base. How pretty. I love the detail on that one. This one has a good chunky top on it, and I love the base. Little industrial feeling to this one. And then that's the florals. There's still some fall items. There's still plenty of Christmas. Pretty soon we're starting to see the spring come into our stores. I think a decision was made here. $200 for the chair. It's a really pretty cream color. I love that creamy beige plaid right there. It's a cute gray. I like this one here also, the one next to it. So this one is $400. That one is sold. Somebody bought that. Does she need to come get that? What's your name? Come, Janet, come get your chairs. But I love the, let's see. Yeah, if those aren't picked up, someone else needs to go get those. They will let you tag items in here. These look like they have a slip cover over them. So they were very pretty. Good neutrals in here too. Love that. That one's only $300. I expected that one to be a little bit more. I like the detail on the back of this chair. It sat really low to the ground, so kind of like the way, I don't know. It was when I sat down in it, I went, whew, that one was a little bit lower than I anticipated. Fun little gold. Of course, it swivels. This one is $250. This green one, that's kind of cool also. Just a nice, almost like mid-century feel to this slipper chair. This one is $200. This is what it looks like without the pillow. Did not swivel any, it was just a stationary chair. Pretty blue. We swivel and we rock. No reclining on this one, but it was a very generous sized chair. This one is $400. Pretty blue. I like the color on this one. A little bit more, I would say a little smaller chair. Not small, but not a generous chair. So we'll take a peek at some of their rugs here. This one is $400. That is a rifle paper fabric pattern. HomeSense has a really good deal for their rugs. All right, this is a rug I think we have not seen before. This one is very pretty, $350. I like that one a lot. Let's see what else we can find in here. Very garden feel to this one. Is this, so this, I thought it was going to be rifle paper, but it is the Rachel Zoe. That one is $350. It's got good texture difference on that one. Here's another. This is rifle paper. The rifle paper rugs are a little bit thinner, lightweight rug. But I love the patterns. And thank you to my husband for helping me. I always joke I need help in the rug departments. The rugs are so heavy when we fling them, you know, kind of like fling them, when we pull them back and forth. Yeah, so if you ever don't see me posting videos, send help to the rug department because I've probably been gobbled up inside one of these rugs or it's bounced back on me. Ooh, okay, $1,300 for an 8x10 hand knotted wool. Okay. Sometimes you see those price tags when you're used to seeing 300, 300, 400, 400, and then you see 1,500, something like that. We gotta know what kind of rug that is. That is a Martha Stewart. Also rifle paper. I have seen this rug right here at a few of the different stores, including Home Goods. It's got that little pattern in there to give it that square look. $400 for that one. These are mostly 8x10 rugs. I'm so sorry if I did not say that going through here. So $400 for this one. This is another rifle paper. I like the blues in here. All right, we've got a cool zigzag over here. That one is $400. And then this one has those rounded top shape. I like that too. This one is $350. You see that over and over. I love that. It's a good neutral creamy color with a little bit of light cocoa color in there. Here is the Chris Loves Julia, and thank you. One of you told me that they actually have a show. I did not know who they were the last time I started to see the rugs come into the stores. So that's kind of cool and exciting for them. Let's see what else we have here. We've got, trying to find ones that we've not seen before. This is a Brooks Brothers right here. $400. That's wool. That's a cool pattern. This is one of my favorite ones. I've seen it multiple times. Has a little bit of green, little bits of blue in there. This one's pretty also. $400. This one is a Ralph Lauren. I like the combination of colors in here. It's everything from cream to grays to blues to golds. I think that rug is beautiful. See, I would buy a rug like that and then set a modern sofa on it. Like that's eclectic. I think is just maybe modern eclectic as my house. I don't know. I just, if I see something that I like, I'm like, I'm going to make it work. This is also really pretty. This one is one of my favorite rugs too, and it is on sale. This one is $600. It's a good blue in there that's completely blurry. There we go. I was trying to show you all the colors in there. That's still blurry. That's terrible. Holy cow. I'd fire myself right now. I'm so sorry. Golly. There we go. That's what it looks like. And these are the smaller rugs over here. So these are the 5x7s. I love this one. We've got, that's $120 on that one, right? That's pretty. That's some good blue, good red. I love those. Also this one. I'm telling you, they've got good rugs over here. Rugs for me are a lot like artwork. I can just dig in and look at these all day. Even if it's not things that I would be like, oh, I would buy that for my house, I still think it's really pretty. Marcy, I hope you picked your rug up between 4 to 6. Good choice. Good choice. Very pretty. I love the combinations, the kind of the blue in there. That's really pretty with that rust color. Wait, these are the same. Are they the same? They're not the same. They are the same. Y'all, same rug. One of them is on sale. One of them is not. It is worth your time to double check through the rugs, because if they've got the same rug on sale, this one is only $100. This navy with this stripe around it. This has got to be a Ralph Lauren one. It is. It's also on sale. That one's awesome. I love that one. I love that kind of basic stripe on there. This one's really pretty too. We've got some deep blues in here in the background. Love that one. This one over here was a little more on the green side, so this one had more green undertone. This one was $150. Very pretty. Lots and lots of credenzas in here. Love that marble top. Or I'm not sure if it's marble, quartz, granite. It's a beautiful stone. I love this. You could use this as what? A desk. You could use it as an entry table. Very pretty stone top on this one. This one's kind of cool too. It's like a dresser inside of a metal table. Does that make sense? I think it is actually. Hold on. There are two different... No, it's not. What is happening? Holy optical illusions. I'm sorry. I thought we had two different... This is one unit. Oh my goodness. $500, marble top, metal base round, and then that little dresser thing like inside. For a moment, I thought it was literally a dress. I thought they put like a, you know what I'm saying, a table over the top of a smaller dresser. This is pretty with the gold handles on here. Let's see if we can open that. Good storage inside. We've got shelves. Beautiful stone top on that one also. I like that. That would be beautiful in a dining room or an entry table. Also very pretty stone top on that one too. We have seen these chairs at a bunch of the stores, so I know that Home Goods does have these chairs also. $130 for those. And we've got some pretty dining chairs over here. $100 for these. Very pretty, very creamy, a little bit of shine to them. It's a nice, it is on sale. I can't see the price tag on that one, so I apologize. We have seen these chairs at both Home Goods and HomeSense. Our little blue hill figures here. These swivel. Oh my goodness. $140. You all can make fun of me in the comments for pronouncing stuff wrong. It's all good. If you don't make fun of me, I will probably make fun of myself. Those blue leather type chairs, these I know are in the Utah stores because my son showed me those and I thought those are cool. $180. I love the blue and the gold together. It's a pretty champagne color gold. I really like those. They were generous. I sat down in them for a little bit. $80 for those. We're going to check out some artwork. That is really, really pretty. $200 on this one. I love that sagey green backdrop on that. We have a very serious office chair here. $500 for that one. Odds and ends over here. We won't dive down those aisles. Let's see what else we can find over here. Art. So remember, we are still in the Texas store right now in this video, so we're not going to see much in the way of coastal. My son walked through the art department in the Utah store, no coastal. Very similar to what I'm seeing in these stores. So regionally, they place things obviously based on where we're located. This is beautiful. And if you saw my video, this is $60. I did a Target video this just a couple days, yesterday I think it was. The artwork in Target, there's some really pretty options over there. This beauty. Really pretty options over there, but their pricing is out of this world right now on the artwork, where here it feels in range. So for example, a 2-pack over at Target, some of them were pushing $95. $60 for this one. I like this one. With all the greens. If you love greens, make sure that you catch the home video that I put up tomorrow. The inside of the house. I mean, they carried the green through the whole entire house. So if you love green, you're going to get some really good ideas from that. The Woman's Times art. This always cracks me up. These are $80. They have a bunch of different ones in here. I think this one, do they have all the same ones here? Yeah. They have some other ones. One of them is really funny. It says, searching for where men find the audacity. Oh my gosh. $60 for that one. Let's see. And yeah, in the Florida stores, we won't see things like desert scapes or things like that. That's what West Texas looks like. So it's definitely by region. This one is funky. I like that. That is $200 for that one. It was really hard when I was in Texas to not go bananas shopping and bringing things home and kind of having that like FOMO feeling of I better buy this and bring it back. But because we just don't know where we're going to live right now, I don't have the space in my apartment. It's just not smart to do. And I don't want to put anything more in storage anywhere and have that expense. We have seen this piece of artwork in a couple of the stores, even here in Florida. All of our beautiful equestrian here. And Florida does have equestrian. I did, in driving through Florida to come back home, we did discover that Ocala, which is north of Orlando, there are a lot of equestrian ranches out there. Very, very beautiful. The GPS had taken us off the highway for a bit, and we went through some really, really pretty areas. This is $300. That's pretty cool. Goodness. I am so torn. So done. I forgot about this. The $13. Sorry. Okay, we've got some beautiful sunflowers. Okay, let me pull it back together. Sometimes when I'm editing, I forget things that I've seen in the store, and then I go back and think, holy goodness. Whew, okay. We've got, this one is $80. It's really pretty. It's on linen it's on a linen background. I'm sorry, I will pull it together. Thinking back now, I should have bought that piece of artwork to some. I have one of my siblings loves cat stuff, cat memes. $60 for this one. I love this kind of artwork. That's really pretty. That one's also fun. Has a little bit more pastels color, you know, in there. All right, and in the colder climates, we've got all of our, these are log holders, so where you're going to put your logs for your fireplace. They had a really good selection of those. This is $40. That's a Becky Owens. These I think are kind of cool. They have this like leather type base on them. That one is $50. How many of you have a log fireplace where you're actually putting real wood in it? I did when I was growing up. Our houses in Texas had gas fireplaces, and so far in Florida, I don't really see many. More so just electric, more for decoration. Those bakers were pretty fun with those little peppermints on there. God, these are cute little gift ideas if you have someone that's into baking. A wood tray with the Christmas trees, that's also really pretty. These are all little measuring cup sets. I love that. That was a Santa teacup with, I think that was a tea bag holder. Am I correct on that? Or is that an ornament? I'm not sure now. I love these domes. Oh my goodness. I saw these in one of the other stores we were in, and I think they are so, so pretty. I have seen them in Home Goods also, both Texas and Florida. You're starting to get lots of tea sets like this in the stores, which I love to see these. And here is a variety over here. So we've got the marble base one, but I love this. Absolutely beautiful. All right, we will browse through some of their home decor. So we definitely see things like this in the model homes that we tour around. That's why I started adding the model home tours. One, I love looking at model homes. Two, we're in the middle of looking for a house, so I figured we'd bring you all along. But being able to see how items that we see at Home Goods or HomeSense are set up and kind of styled in the different houses, I think it's pretty fun. So this particular vase, I have seen this one at Home Goods here in Florida with that little bit of that rusty handle. I love when I see things in both places because then I know for sure that's something that we're probably all going to have access to. Again, with the greens, I'm kind of glad that I put this video up here to kind of pregame the greenhouse tomorrow. These are pretty also. We've got a really big vase right here. I love that one also. Love those blue boxes. Very pretty with that tray behind it. See how that picks that up? Pretty Christmas decor over here. I like the art. They always have along one of the back walls here a little area that they kind of, you know, display things. Oops, way too much glare. There we go. We'll look at him down here. Got the glass Christmas trees in there, some pretty items. Those horses, that's really pretty. I love these boxes. I thought that blue was really pretty. The big dish behind it, also beautiful. That's a really cool candle holder there, how it swirls around. And then here's that same dish, but in white down below. I found a small stash of Christmas artwork over here, and that piece was really cool. Trying to see what else we've got over here. There we go. I didn't want to pull on that and scratch anything. I thought the frame on this one, the tree, everything, I thought that was super cool. And with that, everyone, we will wrap up. We're going to head out. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate all of you. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. And this week, so yeah, we'll have Monday, the Model Home Monday. I do have a Costco video up, or will have one up early this week. Not too much new going on at Costco. A lot of the Christmas is gone, but some new furniture is starting to sneak into the store. So we will check that out. And with that, everyone, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.